Hey guys, this is Brian, and now that we have our MacBook Airs as well as our iPads, we can do some really powerful screencasts. Screencasts can be very valuable to your learners if you want to demonstrate how to do something, how to use a particular app. Maybe you want to show them how to check their emails, how to do something inside of Schoology. A lot of different examples for uses here. But it's a helpful thing. So right now I am doing a screencast of my MacBook so you can see everything that's going on my MacBook. And how I did that is we used QuickTime Player. So to pull up QuickTime Player, you can hit the spotlight search button here, or you can do Command Spacebar and just start typing in QuickTime. You'll see it right there. You can hit enter to open it up, or you can double click on the icon. Either way works just fine. And then you can see at the top here now it says QuickTime Player. And what I did was file, new screen recording, and then I hit record and just clicked, and it's recording my whole screen now. I can't do a new one because I can't record a screen recording on top of another screen recording. That doesn't really make sense, so it won't let me do another one. But it will let me demonstrate how to do a iPad screencast. So in order to do that, you're going to need your iPad, of course, and you're also going to need to plug your iPad into your MacBook. So to do that, you just take your charging cable for your iPad, unplug it from the charging brick, and then plug the USB side into your MacBook Air. Now, once that's plugged in, you open up QuickTime and you go to File, New, Movie Recording. Be ready because it's going to show your face for the first time, and I don't know about you, I really don't want to see my face. I don't want to keep looking at myself. That's kind of weird. So I want to look at what's on my iPad. To do that, next to the record button, you hit the drop down arrow, and we're going to change the camera source to your iPad. If you don't see your iPad, it means that it might not be updated. This has to be on iOS 8 or later. Right now, most of us are on iOS 9. So hopefully you're not still running iOS 7. It's okay if you are. Just go ahead and do a software update and then try this again. So hit Mr. Tim's iPad. That's my iPad. You hit your name there. And then now we're going to see not my face anymore. Thank goodness. But we are going to see what is on my iPad. Okay. So from here, when you're ready to record, you just hit the record button. Now it's recording everything that's going on my iPad. It's recording my voice here as well because I have the built-in microphone for the MacBook as the audio source. All right, so for example, you might want to show them an app like Canva. Canva is a really cool, powerful infographic app and creating presentations, creating slides for presentations. You can create some really beautiful things inside of Canva. So to use Canva, just click on it. And then let's say I want to do a new presentation design. And let's say I'm an ELA teacher and we're doing 6-word memoirs. And I want them to use this as their 6-word memoir. They can choose, whatever you want. And then you can demonstrate how, hey, if you double click on this text box here, you can hit delete and you can get rid of that one. Because maybe you want your font larger. You want to just use this one up here. You can double click on it. And then you can type in whatever you want. What you want. I want to be able to type that in there. All right, good. And then you can click out of it. And then you can demonstrate to them how they save it to their photos, because hopefully you would want them to submit it as an assignment inside of Schoology or share it with other members of the class, get up and present, do what they need to do. So to do that, they would do download on the top right and then download as image. And that is going to then save it in their photos on their iPad, then making it easier for them to turn it in, to do what they need to, maybe save it into Google Drive, wherever, whatever they need to do with it. You can hit the share button and save image, and now it's in your photos. And you can go into photos, and see it's right at the top there. All right, pretty cool. I'm not going to go into all these apps down here, but these were some examples of apps that I thought that you might want to demonstrate. For math, I brought in Desmos and Math Planet. We looked at Desmos before, but Math Planet is a game-based app. It starts off, pretty easy, pretty simple stuff, and then it builds up as you go. Science, I've seen some of you guys use this WWF together, but that app is just like one of the most beautiful apps I've ever seen. So it's a great one to have on there. Demonstrate, walk through, do a lesson, record it, and have your kids, watch it later. History, this timeline eons. This one is a really cool one. Just kind of stumbled upon. I'm going to go in there real quick because it doesn't take long to load or anything. But it's just basically a timeline. What's going on here? You see, this is when Hannibal crosses the Alps at 218 BCE. It's kind of cool that was going on around the time of the Great Wall of China. And you can just search. I searched for Great Wall of China just to see when that was. And it gives you some information on it as well. But anyways, you would want to go into more detail. I just thought it was cool. And then if you are in a, maybe you teach theater, Miss Yakubovsky, or maybe you're in any other course that would want to create some videos, some movies. You can demonstrate how they can create something in iMovie. Better yet, you can even have a kid demonstrate how to create an iMovie. Something I really appreciate about you guys is that you guys are giving them voice and choice, and you guys are letting them create the products that they need to do to demonstrate their learning. You're letting them have the choice on where they create it, where they're comfortable creating it, and I think it's really working. I'm seeing a lot of them, get excited about where they're creating it. And that's a big thing with the iPad, is that they have a lot of options on how to create and where to create. So I just want to say I really appreciate that, you guys. So let's say we're done with our recording here. I just need to click on the stop button. And then you can click play, and it'll start to, play back now what you just recorded. You can hit the share button, and you can airdrop it to someone, or what I would recommend, what I do for my app tutorials is I upload it into YouTube. And if you want to have it unlisted to where people can't search for it, but they can get to it if you send them a link, I would recommend doing that. Or you can just make it public, and then, all the world can see what you do, which is pretty cool as well. So I would recommend doing YouTube as well, because you can then embed it into Schoology really easily. And if you're not sure on how to do that, just let me know. I can show you. It's really quick. It's really painless. I enjoy doing it very much. So, but once you're done, you can also just save it to your computer. If you try to close, it'll say, hey, do you want to save this? Yep. Save the video. Click save. And then it's going to save your video, and I chose to have it saved to my desktop, so we should see it pop up on my desktop. There's my saved video. So that is it on how to create some screencasts, really leveraging QuickTime Player on your MacBook Air. And just once again, real quick, make sure your iPad's plugged in, open up QuickTime, go to File, New Movie Recording, and then you're going to be able to record and really give some powerful lessons and tutorials using your iPad and using your MacBook. So thanks, guys. I'm looking forward to see how you guys use this, what you guys come up with. I know some teachers already that have been using this, so I'm really excited to see what you guys do. And that's it. Let me know if you need anything else. Take care.